What's up, boys? I do believe we are live. UFC 305. We got the main card coming up. And things are about to get crazy. I'm going to let you guys know that right now. Things are about to get extremely crazy, and I'll explain to you why here in 1 second. As you guys know, just got to get everything rolling over here. Make sure things are kosher with what you guys are seeing. Make sure you get the comment section going and whatnot. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Let me get some feedback in the comment section, boys. I'm coming in hurting right now. You guys know Bao was one of my biggest plays of the night. I am hurting right now. That was devastating. I knew he was going to lose a split decision after he got his back taken there at the end of the third round. I mean, it hurt bad. It hurt bad. I thought maybe he still should have got the nod. Super close fight, though, but it's kind of hard to say he just should have won that fight because I'm really upset with him for giving up his back like that at the end of the third round. He just needed to slow the pace down to that third, had the hometown crowd going from there, just had to get a little pitter-patter going, win the decision there. The dude showed so much heart in the first round defending that rear naked choke, man. That hurt. Okay, the Bao fight hurt me bad. I thought I got great odds in that. Grabbed it as low as -125. That hurt, man. That hurt. And as you guys are giving me some feedback, yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that he got robbed. I got a lot of messages saying that he got absolutely robbed. I don't know if I want to go there. I just don't want to be that guy right now where I'm hopping on here saying, oh, I got robbed. I thought he should have won the fight. I did think he should have won that fight, but I'm mad at him for dropping the fight the way they did and even letting that play out as close as it did because that was his fight. He was the superior fighter in there. He blew that fight, man. So check it out. I'm chasing some money right now. I am targeting the Leech to win this fight right now. It's not an official play. It's not really an advisable play. But I caught this line almost as high as +300, and I'm on it. So, and I'll tell you guys why I'm on the Leech here. Yes, Prates does seem to be a hot prospect. He brings in some real intangibles, long, rangy, nasty striking. The Leech has never been knocked out in the UFC, so let's see if he can avoid getting knocked out here. And I think that Prates, although he's dangerous, I think he is there to be hit in his own right, and he has some questionable losses throughout his professional career so far. He has these scattered losses that I think that the Leech could possibly show up. I like the way he looked on the scales, looked shredded. Listen, I get it, guys. Listen, he's a big underdog. So, I mean, I understand. I was close to throwing Prates in a parlay and trying to chase some money that way. I still have 2 huge official plays coming up. But you guys know how it goes, man. We're rolling. We're live right now. We got to have action on all these plays as we slide through this main card. And I'm chasing some dog action right now, boys. All right? So we've been running around, just ran into the lab here. Beautiful day. I don't know if you guys seen. I mean, beautiful day. The clouds are moving, and we're good to go. My brother Scuba in the chat, definitely appreciate that donation, man. That's huge for me there, bro, because we took some losses, man. We took some losses here. That Bao, that was a tough one for me, man. That really was a tough one for me, bro. But I appreciate that a lot. Bao has 0 fight IQ. Let's go. Bao has 0 fight IQ. I feel you on that loss. Let's make that money. Yeah, that was tough, man. Definitely showed to have some bad IQ in that fight. He was the superior fighter, man. Just needed to make some smarter decisions there. He was letting Ramos get to his back there. In the first round, he did it, and then in the third round, he was kind of like turning and falling into a position where he was giving his back up there. And that was just... You hit it on the head there, man. Low fight IQ, but he was the superior fighter, man. They run that fight back tomorrow, and I'm serious. I would still hammer the Bao line. So that's just one of those tough ones there, man. And I got the Leech coming out. Li Jingliang coming out. Now, the Leech is coming off spinal surgery. He's coming off a little bit of a layoff here. His last fight... Don't forget, guys, I mean, we could talk about what he's been doing, but he was robbed in his last fight. You guys all remember that fight. That was that funky UFC 279 card. He clearly defeated Daniel Rodriguez. He clearly won. You know, I got a lot of respect for D-Rod. Tough fighter. That was, you know, sometimes when I'm watching these fights and I'm on the losing end, I'm hoping that I get the judges that scored that fight, and I'm hoping that they can give me something like that. But the Leech did win that fight. He looked good in the D-Rod fight. Knocked out Muslim Salikov before that. Knocked out Santiago Ponzinibbio 2 fights before that. Took a loss to Chimaev and Magny. Scattered in between that. A lot of big knockouts though, man. Zaleski dos Santos, he knocked him out. David Zawada, lower level fighter, but still, he definitely has knockout power. Knocked out Zach Otto back in the day. I just want you guys to keep an eye on one thing here. Prates is a very, very dangerous offensive striker. He throws these step-in knees and whatnot, and I'm just warning you guys. I want to call this now just in case it happens. As he looks to land those step-in knees up the middle, his hands are a little down at times, and if the Leech times that properly and can close the distance in, he could hit him with an overhand and knock him out. I'm telling you guys. And let's not also forget, I've seen people talking about the Prates versus Giles fight, Trevin Giles. Before Prates landed that knockout, Giles was getting the better of him. I don't care what nobody says. I had action mixed up on Prates in a parlay. I was stressing. I felt confident I was going to lose that fight until he landed that knockout. So let's see what the Leech has to offer here. 36 years old, coming off a layoff, coming off spinal injury. There's definitely a lot of things going against him. Just note, man, Prates 19-6, 6 questionable losses on the regional scene over in Brazil. Can the Leech set this thing off for us here with some dog money? Either way, you know, we got some nice plus money there, so they didn't have to really put too much up to try to put a little something in our pockets here. So, all right, boys, we're live. We're live. First fight of the main card. Let's go. Woo! If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna do a little shot over here. Cheers, boys. Woo! We're rolling. My brother here, man. My brother Jared Gable, man. Let's go, Lee, dog. Money. Another super chat donation, man. Guys, man, really appreciate that, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Jared. Come on, man. Let's set this thing off right now. Let's set this off, man. I want to get this party rolling. Oh, shit. What am I doing over here? I didn't mean to throw that on there, guys. 1 second. I'm acting a fool over here. We got the clouds in the back. One second, guys. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I don't know why that did that. Watch me miss a quick knockout here. I'm going to go nuts. And we got the ESPN Fight Center going here. I don't even want to look at that Cooley fight. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I'm missing the beginning of this fight, guys. You guys. Watch me pull this fight up and the Leech is on top of him, knocked him out. Come on. God damn it, man. Hold on, guys. Give me some good news. All right, I'm up. 4 minutes and 16 seconds I got. What happened in the first minute here, guys? What do we got going on here? A little bit of a feeling out process. 3 minutes, 44 seconds here. Prates is the aggressor here. Leech with a little flurry. Nice leg kick there. Come on, man. We need some dog action here. Come on, Leech. I think the Leech needs to make this fight kind of ugly. He can't be fighting from the outside like that. I mean, he's good at some of that stuff, but I want to see him making it a little bit more ugly. Leech is landing a little bit here. $500,000 on the Leech. Come on, boys. Oh. Leech aggressive as always. I don't want him at range though, man. I'm too worried about those Prates leg kicks and then those nice straight strikes that he throws. Almost similar to how Conor McGregor throws that left hand. I know a lot of you guys hating on Conor these days, but remember how Conor would throw that nice straight left. I don't want him. I think the Leech needs to make this ugly, man. Get it, mix it up. Come on, Leech. Set this thing off. Can't be on the back foot like that. That plays right into a Oh, here we go. What's this? He hit him with the left already, man. Come on, man. Give us something to kick this party off here. Come on, Leech. Ooh. Prates going high with the head kick there. You better watch that. What time do you guys got? I got 1 minute, 36 seconds. I don't know. I'm probably behind you guys. Usually I end up being a little bit behind you guys. Let's see if that looks a little better for you boys there. I know what's going on. My bad about that. Come on, Jing Liang. Here we go. Come on, man. Boom. Nice little leg kick. Do something to shake this round up, man. Let's go. Can we just get a dog in this thing here, man? Need a dog just to go in there and just take this fight over, man. Oh. Dropped. He just got touched up. He's getting touched up with his hands down, man. Oh, here we go. Sat him down. This thing's about to get finished up. Look, and his hands are still down. What is he doing? Come on, Leech. Clip him. Oh. We would go crazy if he hit him with that. But that's... Come on. Oh, he's getting touched up, man, coming in. Gotta love the heart from the Leech there, but we're down 1 round. He's got to knock him out, man. He can't play that game. See something. Let's get this over here. Sorry, guys. Just adjusting a couple things here. This should be better for me. All right, we're just getting in our groove here, boys. Don't worry. If we lose this fight, you guys know we got 4 more fights to try to chase some money up. Taylor, what the hell happened with Nickel? Listen, man, I'll tell you what. you know, I was very close to mixing him up in a 2-team official play too. Very, very close, man. I was targeting him big time. I stayed away from him just for the fact that it was a step up in competition. I do respect Aguilar. For those of you guys that remember, I've targeted Aguilar as an official play before. He's not a bad fighter, and his guillotine is nasty. Okay, take a look at his resume. We talked about that in the full prediction video. He has a nasty, nasty guillotine, and Nickel did the one thing that he couldn't do in that fight. Right, a little bit of a slow start. Remember, he tripped over his own feet, but you saw once he got his feet under him, he was the better fighter, man. Before sticking his neck out there, you saw him get on top of Aguilar. He was raining down some ground and pound. If he didn't get caught in that guillotine, 100% he wins that fight, man. I'm telling you guys. He made the one mistake that you couldn't make. Why would you stay? He got overexcited. He didn't need to jump into that position. He was getting a little nervous there in that exchange, and he stuck his neck there. And talk about a learning experience, taking your first loss in your UFC debut in your home country. That was a huge loss for him, and I'm happy I ended up staying away from it, but I was still pretty disappointed there because he's a fighter that I was really hoping to start getting some rhythm going quick in the division. He's a good fighter. I'm telling you, he's a good fighter. But when you're only 8-0 and you've been fighting on the regional scene out there in Australia, and then you're on the big show in the octagon, it's different, man. It's completely different. Ramos, a robbery or no? I wouldn't call it a robbery. I wouldn't. And trust me, I would love to call it a robbery. I thought that Kulibao should have snuck that one out. It should have been leaning his way. Thought he had the more damaging shots even in the third round. And when Ramos took his back, Ramos did nothing. With all the grappling that he had, he did absolutely zero damage. I thought the first round actually almost could have went for Kulibao just with the damage he did even in the beginning parts of the round. But Kulibao should have won the fight. I will say that. You want to call it a robbery? We could call it a robbery. I don't have a problem with that. Come on, Leech, though. Let's get some dog action rolling here, boys. Come on, Leech. Do something. This is going to be tough. Leech is going to have to crack him. The Leech is going to have to crack him, man. He's going to have to knock him out. Sorry, guys. Just trying to center out this ESPN Fight Center. Not looking good, though, boys. I think we kind of know how this is going to go, but could have took the safer route. Could have parlayed Prates with Gamrot. But like I said, you guys know what kind of party this is tonight. This is a big card. We're looking to make some noise here, boys. Lee needs the KO at this point, 100%. And I just... needs to get on the inside. The Leech needs to get on the inside, man. If he's going to land one of those sloppy hooks, he's got to be in range, man. You're almost better being in range. I know it's easier said than done, but you're better off being in range because you think you're playing it safer a little bit further out. You're actually in more danger with the fighter like Prates because he's so damn rangy and he's hitting you at the end of his strikes way out there. I think you're better off being in the inside, man. You might eat a couple little heavy hooks or whatnot. I got 1 minute and 27 seconds in the second round. Oh, dropped him again. This is bad, man. We're talking 10-8 rounds here, so it's looking ugly. Oh, this is probably going to be all she wrote right here. It has to be. Come on, Leech. Throw some offense back. Give us an epic. Nah, he's done. The dreadful bell ring, boys. We ring it when we're winning. Gotta ring it when we're losing. And I'm sure a lot of you guys cashed on that anyway, so good for you guys. Just saw the knockout right now. Night. Shit. Yeah. All right, what do we got next? Should have took the safe route there. That's what happens, man. When sometimes you see, I would have never targeted Leech there if I didn't lose that Culibao fight too. And that's a rookie mistake there, man. But sometimes it sucks you in, man. Because Prates was a fighter that I was really contemplating parlaying too. And you start chasing that dog, those dog odds, and it bites you, man. But all right, let's settle in here and let's start making some intelligent moves. All right. I think I got something to cook up here too. I'm feeling really confident that Jairzinho Rozenstruik not only wins the fight, I'm feeling really confident that he's going to knock Tuivasa out. I'm feeling pretty damn confident that Gamrot is going to grind Hooker out with the grappling. And I'm feeling pretty damn confident in Dricus du Plessis. You guys know that. So those are going to be the targets. And we're going to see how that all plays out. Oh, and I know you guys know I like Steve Erceg. Oh, shout out to my boys here. Thank you, Scuba. Thank you, Scuba. Big shout out to Scuba. Night, night. Caesar Picks. Thank you, brother. We see you grinding. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for everybody tuning in, man. And like I said, I have Jairzinho Rozenstruik getting the knockout in this next fight, man. That reminded me of a Sugar knockout. I know exactly what you're saying there, man. Just landing at completely at the end of his punches, using a fighter that has that nice length that actually uses it in the cage. Sometimes you see some of these fighters, like a Julian Erosa or something like that, comes to mind. But some of these long fighters that don't fight to their advantage with their length. But a guy like Sean O'Malley, 100% uses his length. Prates looks like he clearly knows how to use his length. That, you know, you're doing it perfect when you're landing right at the end of your punches there. And remember, man, Conor McGregor used to do that when he was in the featherweight division. And he was a big featherweight, and he used to land right at the end of his strikes. That's when you're really doing it right, man. Prates smoking a stove before he goes into the cage here. Maybe 50K for Prates. He could buy a bunch of Marlboro Lights with that. Marlboro Lights. He's not smoking Marlboro Lights, bro. He's smoking Camels. He's smoking Reds. I got Ty, Izzy, Hooker. Milky Soap. Sounds like you're coming in clean here, brother. Could smell the milky goat soap on you. Teller, betting on the overs for all women's fights is an all-time lock. Ben making good money last 6 to 7 cards by parlaying the women's overs. The issue with that, man, is that those lines are always so damn high. I mean, you're parlaying minus 400s, minus 500s. But yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but hey, you know, I'm happy for you if you're cashing there for the moment, but sometimes those little finishes do sneak in. Don't. But hey, who'd he call? Who'd he just call out? Somebody got to tell me, man. Who did he just call out? I missed that. I know DC was pulling the mic away. I saw him yelling. Who was that? All right, boys. Porra. All right, we're chasing. If anyone's looking to chase a little bit of money, You know, we're out here chasing, man. We're betting these fights. I like Jairzinho, Rozenstruik, and Mateusz Gamrot parlayed. I feel pretty damn confident that they both get the job done. So I know they're not small lines, but we got to try to make some money here together, don't we, guys? So that's dropping the juice. We'll see how that plays out. And let me try to pull some stuff up for you here. Let's see. Brendan Schaub. Oh, fuck. You got me and Drake picking Izzy. Bad sign, kids. Yeah, when Brendan Schaub's on you and Drake's on you, you know that's the bad omen there. 450K Drake's putting on Izzy. That's what I want to see. Izzy coming in with the old high school sport jacket. Yeah, pull up the 305 hashtag, see what we got going on. I gotta be careful though. They can't really pull up the fights over here. A lot of fight stuff. Now this had me rolling. I don't know if you guys saw this. I saw a couple of different pages posting this, and was this? I don't know if anybody can elaborate too. I guess there was like breakdancing in the Olympics, and this person was actually serious. I don't know if this was the person, but I've been hearing everybody talk about that. And Dana White's Contender Series. Love that show, man. What's the word on the Tai Tuivasa Rozenstruik fight? What are you guys feeling? Who's rolling with Tai Tuivasa? I know there's definitely some people chasing Tai Tuivasa here. I mean, he has big knockout power. At times, Rozenstruik does struggle with his volume. Tai Tuivasa is going to have the home crowd edge if it goes to the judges' scorecards. I don't see this fight going to the judges' scorecards. I think that Jairzinho Rozenstruik, he's 36 years old. I talk about this a lot. In the heavyweight division, 36, in your mid to upper 30s is so different than all these other weight classes. Really, these fighters are hitting their prime at 36, in my opinion, because they have more knowledge. And it's like in this division, you don't really have to be a fresh 32-year-old fighter. It's like the heavyweight division is different, man. The big bodies, they move differently, and you still have that same movement at 36 than you had when you're 32, 33. I mean, that's kind of my explanation for why you see a lot of heavyweights having a lot of success in their mid 30s or late 30s, and then they're figuring it all out. They're becoming more intelligent in the cage. I think that's what we saw from Rozenstruik in his last fight when he took on Gaziv, which Gaziv looked really good in his last fight against Dontel Mays. I think that he's actually a solid fighter. He broke him in the fourth round. Gaziv couldn't even get off the stool. Basically just quit in there. Before that, he had the loss against Gelton Almeida. I mean, Almeida, he's a specialist, man. He's a grappling specialist, and I just don't think that Tai Tuivasa goes that route here. I think we're going to see more of what we saw in the Gaziv versus Dawkins fight. I think that Tai Tuivasa puts himself in vulnerable positions, but he's still dangerous. He can knock you out, but Rozenstruik's a way more polished striker, in my opinion. And I think that Tai Tuivasa may be the new Tony Ferguson. Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. I'm kind of joking there, but I think that once he's on a 5-fight losing streak, and then the UFC never does him any favors. You see the list of men that they match him up against. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, back in the day, they were giving him some more layup type of fights, but since this Derek Lewis fight, it's Cyril Gaines, Sergey Pavlovich, Alexander Volkov, Ty Burrow, whatever. Maybe that was a little bit of a step down, but right back to a Rozenstruik off that loss. And Rozenstruik, let's go, boy. Let's go, Biggie boy. Taking Ty while he's on this Tony Ferguson streak is crazy. Rozenstruik by TKO KO. He hasn't recently taken beatings like Ty. Yeah, that's a good point there. He's going to be great in the BKFC. You know, I don't even know if you're saying that as a joke or not, but you're probably being serious because I actually really agree with you. I think Tai Tuivasa can go over to the BKFC and become a star. And I don't just mean a star over in the BKFC world. I think he could kind of do something similar to what Mike Perry's doing, which Mike Perry is not just a star in the BKFC. He's still a star in the combat world. Okay, he really is. And I could see Tai Tuivasa being that type of dude. You go out there, get 2 knockouts in a row, give him some of those layup type of fighters. Obviously, these fighters that are not really on the athletic level of these UFC fighters in the top 15, but kind of have recognizable names. You go out there and you start messing those dudes up. And Tai Tuivasa, everybody would love to be watching that show, watching him do shoeies over in the BKFC after he's knocking dudes out. And I think he could hold his own out there, man. I think he would destroy and run through the BKFC scene. But I don't know if you're joking there, but I'll go off on a tangent talking about that. I think that's a great idea for him. And if I was David Feldman, the owner of BKFC, I would be throwing some money his way. That's a fighter you want to get. You got to get a couple more of those gimmicky type fighters. And I don't want to refer to him as a gimmicky type fighter. Maybe that's the wrong term, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like a fighter like Mike Perry too. He's a savage. He's a warrior, but he has a little something else behind him, right? He has a little bit of that charisma. He's a character. I think a character is a good way to describe them. Mike Perry's a character. Tai Tuivasa is a character. I would keep getting the characters rather than just getting recognizable names that you're getting out of the UFC. Get more of the recognizable names, but that are also characters. You need the spotlight. I think BKFC had an event yesterday, and I didn't even know. I saw a couple highlights late at night. I mean, I was watching the PFL over them, and nobody stood out to me from what I peeked over at the card. I mean, you got to get more names to bring the spotlight over to that sport. I think the BKFC has a world of potential. If you guys didn't know that, I do believe that. But Ty KO first 60 seconds hits a shoey at 10:45 a.m. local time, says Andrew Hill. And Abu was being serious. You guys see him in the comment section. So, yeah, that's a great point, bro. Really good point. Oh, boys. I'm hurting out here, boys. I'm hurting. But you guys could roll with me. We're in the cockpit right now, boys. So you're rolling with me. And we still have real potential to have a wonderful night here. Obviously, you guys know what it ends with, but in the meantime, let's get a Rozenstruik win, a Gamrot win. I don't care if it's ugly. Just give me the W there. Give me an Erceg win. We got to run the table, essentially. I need to run the table here. I got 2 huge official plays coming up. All right, 2 of my 4 official plays are coming up. You guys probably know what they are. I mean, I think one of them I gave for free. You guys all know what my main event official play is. What did you think of the Walker win? I'll tell you what, man. I knew when I saw that fight on paper immediately, it was a straight up grappler versus striker. I put a little bit of faith into Junior Tafa that he would have been able to stuff some takedowns just because that's all he needs to be training. And I thought that he would have put in so much work there that he could have potentially stuffed some takedowns or worked his way back up to his feet, or even when this next round kicked off, he would have been live for that knockout. He's a very dangerous striker. I'm done with Junior Tafa. I am completely done with Junior Tafa. That dude's moving in quicksand. And I mean, if you scream, a verbal submission is a verbal submission, man. They tell you in the back that you cannot scream like that when you're in a submission, that especially like a leg submission like that. You can't scream like that because the ref doesn't know if he's ripping your knee apart. Like, I mean, don't scream like that. And what fighters will do sometimes, I'm not saying that's what he was doing, they take the chicken route, is like they'll scream knowing it's going to get stopped, and then they'll be like, oh, I never tapped. I mean, oh, man. After this fight, I need to go grab a cold drink, and then we'll hopefully have the ball rolling here. Things are going to get crazy here. I got the bell in arm's reach, boys. I have the bell in arm's reach. So And you guys, listen, as you guys know, 56 of you guys in here right now, man. Big appreciation to all of you. I have to let you guys know right now, I'm going to have major upgrades to this live stream, man. And I'm sorry that I'm taking longer to do some of the things I want to do. I'm going to have vote polls for every fight. So when we're going into these fights, I'm going to have them on the screen. I'm going to have you guys are going to be able to vote in the comment section. We'll have that posted here. I want to have the comment section rolling on the screen, even though you guys know I'm popping up your comments. So we're able to see in the room where everybody has their money or who they're rolling with to win the fights. We can see the percentage at least. We'll know where the room stands overall. So keep an eye on that. I'm sorry. I know I haven't got to it yet. Still, I've been working on some things, but I want to be able to bring guests on the show. That's something that I'm working with right now. I think I got that fully figured out, man. It's just I wasn't able to have it ready to go, man. By the time I ran back to the lab, I was running around a little bit, and I'll be bringing guests on and whatnot. I'll bring you guys on, whoever wants to come on here, chop it up with me for sure. I may even start to have like a little co-host with me here too. Maybe a couple people I've been talking to. But again, all of you guys can be my co-host, man. Anyone that's cool, you want to hop on, and we'll talk these fights. So. What does the bell mean? So the bell, I got the bell here. The bell it gets pulled out for all big time finishes. Gets pulled out for wins when our bets win. If we put something together as a team here on the stream, or if an official play hits, we're banging that bell. And even if it's a big knockout that was against us. If some of you guys are in the chat and you guys cashed, obviously I'm going to roll with you guys. I got the bell for you. It'll just be a little bit more of a lackluster bell hit. All right, boys. You should get some active mods for your lives. Gords, if you could elaborate on that, man. I mean, I know a little bit about that. I think they can kind of like filter through the chat section or whatnot, but I gotta sharpen up on all that stuff. I know a little bit about it, but here we go, Biggie boy. Key to victory for Biggie boy here, and it's something that he said at the press conference, needs to fight an intelligent fight. That is the key, man. Does not need to get caught up in a slugfest. I like the fact that he said that at the press conference. He's not looking to put himself in a sloppy type of slugfest. He's the more refined striker. He's feeling really confident in that. He has that Dutch kickboxing style. He's a sharpshooter. I think that if he's patient, he'll find a shot on Ty. And Gord says to help with polls and stuff. For sure, bro. I'm going to get on that for sure. Rozenstruik, KO. Erceg, DDP, KO, or decision. Oh. Buffer gave him the double fist bump. All right, boys. The heart's racing here. The heart is racing here. We got a big favorite that we're rolling with, but we need this. We need this. If Ty wins this, it will be ugly. Oof. I hear you, Ease 909. Trust me, man. We lost big on Kulibao, so imagine how I'm feeling right now. Split decision in a fight I thought we should have got, but still, a fight that he had. Here we go. Here we go. Fight just kicked off for me. 456. I might be a little zoned in here. I'm going to try to make sure I keep talking on the mic, but this is big, boys. Come on, Rosen. At times, Rozenstruik does have issues with his volume. That is one thing I haven't liked from him at times, but in this type of fight, it may not be the worst thing, actually. If he's picking his shots right and if he's landing, I think he could outpoint Ty pretty nice here. But he's going to face some danger. Ty's going to have some explosions coming in on him. Don't want this fight playing close at all. If you're, ooh, there we go. Nice little right there. Oh. Really curious to see how Rozenstruik starts to pick up as the fight goes on. I mean, he really looked good in his last fight as it was moving forward, moving on to those championship rounds. Thought he looked better than ever as far as that goes. So I would expect that we would see more of that. I feel like Tuivasa is going to explode on him in any second, man. He's waiting for that right moment. So don't want to see any type of Francis Ngannou versus Rozenstruik going on here. Oh. You also got to wonder, man, Tuivasa has been gassing out a lot in his fights too. I think you guys can kind of see why, but kind of wonder if he'll be a little bit more patient here too. You know, he doesn't want to just be in another situation where he's all gassed out, getting mollywopped down on the floor. He might welcome a more measured type of fight. This fight may play out a little bit more slow paced. Oh, Rozenstruik throwing some heat there. A level change for Ty, huh? Two minutes and 28 seconds from here. Another thing that I will have with the stream is I will have the clock down the line. I'm working on that too. I'll have the clock for each fight. I'll set that up as we go. Rozenstruik landing the cleaner strikes here. Tuivasa a little bit out of range, missing with his strikes. So, but I think that Tuivasa is just looking for that knockout strike. So I don't know how much you have to worry about that. Ty wants to land that knockout. But, see, Ty just keeps missing. You see that leg kick too. He's swinging and missing. A lot of missing. Oh. And a slow start. I'm going to pull up the, let's pull up the betting lines here too. I want to see what the line was as far as Rozenstruik to win a decision. Rozenstruik working the body there. Hold on. What's going on here? Ty's pressing. Rozenstruik to win a decision there. Right around plus 700. Over 1.5 plus 115. Still got some time till we're there, but oh, little body kick there from Rozenstruik. Oh, Ty throwing some heat. Rozenstruik up 1 round, huh? Ty has to land a knockout. I really believe that. I just don't see. I mean, you saw the way that first round played out. I just don't see Ty outpointing Rozenstruik. So Ty's gonna have to understand that. I think he already does understand that, but he's gonna have to come in and look to land something big. Biggie by decision, man. It's looking like a hot ticket right now. Yeah, I didn't see this fight going over 1.5 either. I'll be transparent with you guys. You guys know, I mean, I thought this was going to be a fight where we were going to see a finish within the first, second round. So I mean, we're not out of the second round yet, but slower paced fight. But it only takes 1 second, man, for things to pick up. Rozenstruik said that at the press conference for sure, right? He said he's going to fight. He wants to fight a smarter fight, and I think that's exactly what he's doing. So it's up to Ty really to make an adjustment because Ty's the one that needs to find the knockout. Dude, Ty's back is up against the wall. He's on a big time losing streak. You got to expect Ty to do something here, and I think that he will. I think you're going to see him make an attempt here in the second round. Well, let's see. Rozenstruik's defense needs to be up and ready to go. Oh. Oh. See, and like these little flurries, like, Ty's coming in. See, we called it. Nice little knee there, though, too. Also, just note, even though Ty's not even really landing it super cleanly, these are huge moments for him. The crowd's going crazy. The judges will start to lean his way, but he's still pressing. He's looking for that knockout anyway. Oh, counter by Rozenstruik. Oh! Rozenstruik landing big. Biggie boy landing big. That was the biggest strike, I think, out of all those combinations there. That right he landed on the end of that combination, that was flush. But what are the judges looking at out there? Close round still. See, and he's the aggressor, man. Oh! Come on. With the knee, too, man. Still coming forward, though. Break off. Let's go, big 'em ball. Big 'em boy. Big 'em ball. Big 'em smalls is the wickedest. Let's go, Biggie. Would like to see a knockout here. Get the party going, but even if he cruises his way to a decision, we would obviously be happy there. If you guys are just tuning in, we did a little degenerate parlay. Rozenstruik and Gamrot. I got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Two minutes, 13. Ty coming forward. You never know what these judges are looking at too, man. Like, I'm going to reiterate that again. Just for the fact that, he hurt his leg. Check that. Finish him. Cracked him. Watch out. He's still dangerous. Finish him up. Watch out. He's still dangerous, but that's going to seal the round. He caught him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my God. This is exact. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ty's breathing heavy though, too. You slow the pace down right now, man. I got 1 minute, 29 seconds. If anybody wants to pause the stream, you want to link it up with mine. 1 minute 26, 1 minute 25, 1 minute 24, minute 23. You can link it up with me. Hit pause on your stream. Minute 19, minute 18. See, I like that Rozenstruik is fighting a smart fight here, man. Don't involve yourself in a slugfest. And if the judges know what they're looking at, Rozenstruik is clearly up 2 rounds at this point. Not even a question. Boom. Ty is like a punching bag, man. He takes it. Looking like they're fighting for a Happy Meal there. Rozenstruik's looking good, man. Nice straight right there. 30 seconds I got in the clock. Dude, if Rozenstruik just refines a couple little things with his game, man, he could be a serious threat in the division. I mean, I'm not saying he wins a title. I think that, well, you never know. I mean, but no, I don't think he's quite there, but he could be up in the mix. He'll make a run at one more. He'll make another run But, oh, watch yourself. 8 seconds. Going into the third, boys. Oh, nice little leg kicks there. All right, we're back. 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Oh, nice jab there, Rozenstruik. If you want to link it up with me, 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Nothing crazy, man. Sorry, guys. I'm playing a little safe here, man. We need this little two-teamer between him and Gamrot. We need to put some money. Oh. We need this two-teamer. You guys know we're looking for some big money in the main event. Some legit odds to target there, but my boy Tom Platz. Love your content, Teller. You're by far the most accurate in the game. I've been having a cold streak with the bets. What's your best advice for a young buck to keep going strong? This is what I would tell you, Tom. Let me settle in here. If you're having a tough time, first and foremost, the worst thing you could do is chase, man. You put yourself in a really, really bad situation, but it happens to us all. I mean, you know, us sports bettors, us real sports bettors that love betting on sports, and we're big UFC fans, MMA fans, and it just makes it so much more exciting. Now, money, you got to pump the brakes. You got to be careful. Don't start chasing. What I would do is you got to kind of slow things down, and then you got to really narrow in on some smart lines, maybe a little bit safer lines, safer type of plays, and chip up a little bit. Take some of those chips, and then you could kind of target, try to target a little bit more value, but don't bet on every fight. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. Try not to bet on every fight, at least not big on every fight, because that's how you could really get caught in the hole. Make sure you're doing your research on, I mean, that's the tough part, because I know people are busy. You got to really crack the tape. You got to watch a lot of tape. You got to really look, under every single crevice, every rock, and before you're backing certain fighters, you got to be careful, man. That's the key. You got to look at who they're training with, injuries, different things that's going on with them, where they're at mentally. And it's not always easy to do that, and I know that, but don't start chasing favorites. And don't ever bet with money that you don't have to lose. Don't bet with money that if you lose, it's going to be a problem that you lose. And that would be my advice for you there, brother. We got 1 minute, 56 seconds left. Now, there's no way that the judges would be giving tie rounds 2 and 3, right? That's impossible. I guess nothing's impossible with the judges, though, man. But wouldn't be surprised if Ty sneaks out this third round. Oh, but look how Rozenstruik moves out the way, and then he countered him with the straight. But he's got to be careful, man. Circle, circle. Oh. Ty's still dangerous. Oh, there we go. Nice defense. I like it. Look, clinches up, drops an elbow. I mean, that is some serious professional stuff right there. Minute left, man. Oh, hold on. Guys, I'm going to get to all your questions in 1 second. Rozenstruik fixing his hair. I'm a little stressed out right now. Ty's bloodied up. Now, and when you're in a situation like this with Rozenstruik, you got to be careful getting too defensive and backpedaling because you almost want to throw a little bit of offense out to keep Ty honest. You can't have him pressing you, and he's going to be able to get his range to set up some big strikes on you. You gotta attack a little bit, waste that clock, jab him out. He's going to have at least one more flurry. Watch, I got 25 seconds here. You're going to see Ty have at least one more. Ooh, nice jab. He's going to go in for a knockout one more time. There it is. He's coming in. He's coming in. Boom. But it's Rozenstruik that's countering him beautifully. No. Do not point at the canvas, Rozenstruik. Don't do that. No. Boom. Oh! Nope. Circle out. Fuck that. Rozenstruik. That's Rozenstruik 3-0. Sorry, guys, if you're rooting for Ty there, but I needed to hit that right there. Ty's on a 5-fight losing skid now, man. Let me get to some of your questions here, boys. We'll go in order here. My brother BMG50 is rolling with me. A little worried that Dan Hooker got that dog on him. Well, yeah, because we do know that Hooker has the dog in him for sure. It's just, I actually see this fight almost playing out similarly to the Islam Makhachev versus Hooker fight. I think that Gamrot is hitting on all cylinders right now, and he's going to be the superior grappler in there. And even if he doesn't get the quick sub, he's going to be relentless with the grappling, man. I didn't think that Hooker actually won that Jalen Turner fight. I'll just start there, even though he showed some real heart in that fight. But, you know, Dan Hooker did rewind the clock a little bit. Well, he's on a 2-fight winning streak. I think he defeated Claudio Puelles and Jalen Turner, which, again, I thought that the Turner fight, which was a split decision, I thought Turner won that fight. Claudio Puelles, a leg lock specialist, working on his overall game. I mean, you look at Hooker's losses, they're all very high-level losses, but you talk about a high-level fighter, dude. Mataus Gamrot is that, no question. I just think that, dude, he's looking like physically he's just an absolute beast. Oh my God, what? What the hell? How is this a split? What? Dude, how is that judge? Did he score that 30-27 for Tai Tuivasa? Dude, what a shame on that mother. Shame. And are these fighters not allowed to say anything? Are these fighters, like, are they not allowed to say what's going on? Because I would be going crazy. I would have grabbed the microphone right there. I would have went nuts. How are you not allowed to call them out? I think they're not allowed to say anything about the judges. How is he not saying right now, and these fighters never do that, why is he not going crazy saying that judge is disgusting? He 30-27 for Tai Tuivasa? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He never won one round. Maybe. No, he didn't. No. He was doing decent in the beginning of the third round. Rozenstruik completely took over the end of that round. Dude. Disgusting, bro. How is there nobody that's on top of these judges? How is there not like someone that's on top of them that this judge is now never allowed to judge a fight again? Like, simply, that's it. 30-27, bro. That guy's never allowed to judge a fight, period. Like, that's it. They took a fight away from Kulibao. See, they're even talking about the Kulibao fight, man. Yeah, maybe he went to take a piss for round 2. How do you give round 2, man? That's crazy, man. Whatever, we get the job done regardless. But sorry if I got a little distracted there, boys, man. That one was that was ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh, the Sphere. Dana's going off on the Sphere again, huh? A weak fight card, man. I was disappointed with the fight card as a whole from what I've seen from it. Main event's obviously dope, but not really feeling that Sphere card. And Dana's talking about all this money that they put into the broadcast and all that. We'll see how that translates to the TV screen, because I'm not going to be in the Sphere. Even if I could make the flight out there, to the tickets to get in that arena are crazy. So I don't know. I was a little disappointed with that. I thought that he was really going to put on like an epic event for us, and I just don't see how it's going to be that good for us regardless. We'll get to the main event. It's going to be a lot of fun when we get there, but Valentina Shevchenko. That's so gross. That judge at 30-27 tie, literally criminal. Dude, horrible, bro. Horrible. That was actually, I would put that up there with one of the worst scorecards I've ever seen, because it's not like if he gave Ty like 29-28, it would still been atrocious. You know, honestly, I mean, if you gave it to Rozenstruik 29-28, it was almost still atrocious, let alone if you gave it to Ty Tuivasa 29-28. But to push it to 30-27 after the second round, that's crazy. I mean, that's just crazy, man. .306 is a wash. The big one, I've been going off about what we just saw as far as that goes here for the last couple of minutes, man. I'll just say it like one last time. Disgusting. I mean, it was one of the worst scorecards I've ever seen in my life. I mean, just horrible. I mean, like, what do you even... I don't even know, like, the thought process there, bro. It's just like, oh, I'm chilling out here. I'm a judge out here in Australia. Tai Tuivasa is the crowd favorite. He's an awesome dude, so I'm just going to give him the fight. Like, what's the thought process? I'm like, I would love to sit down. You know how much I'd pay to sit down with that judge, and just for my own learning experience, I would pay big money to sit down with that guy in a room and be like, what's going on, man? Like, how are you getting to that decision? I would love to talk with that guy. And it's the craziest thing, because these guys don't get held accountable at all. They get to completely disappear into the sunset. No one even knows who these guys are, and they just do these things, and they get second opportunities. They just continue to be judges too. A lot of them. It's crazy. I did hear supposedly one of those judges who did that over the last couple of years was actually, I heard Dana, I think, say that he won't be judging no more. Something happened. They kind of pushed one guy out, but a lot of these judges just keep judging. Judge is gonna judge. That's gonna be the new saying there, man. Judge is gonna judge. They got me on the Kulibao one, man. Should allow verdict scorecards. You know, Darren, I'll tell you what, though. I love Verdict. You know, I talked to the creator of Verdict a long time ago, man. When he was first starting out, I DM'd him back and forth when I had my Instagram just starting to brew. He actually had a lot of nice stuff to say to me and whatnot, and he was kind of letting me know what he had going on. I talked to him recently, too, but he really blew up, obviously. I mean, you see it over on the PFL. They're working with them, and big props to him for getting that going. I will say this. If you guys were watching PFL last night, there was definitely some verdict judging scorecards that were off, right? If you think about the, which one was it? It was the, I'm trying to remember what fight it was. Excuse me, 1 second. What was the fight? They scored it for, I'm brain farting right now. So it was, no, well, yeah, of course it wasn't the main event. Obviously, it wasn't the Impa Kasangane. It was the fight before that. It was the fight before that, which was essentially the two winners in the co-main event and main event are going to be facing off for the $1 million. So Impa's next opponent, I forget his name. It's a tricky name there. It's on the tip of my tongue. But Rob Wilkinson was the fighter he was facing, which was actually, I believe, Israel Adesanya's UFC debut fight. He's a good fighter. I think he's on the juice and whatnot, but he's a good fighter. They scored it. The verdict scorecard had that for Rob Wilkinson rounds 1 and 3. I don't think that Rob Wilkinson won one round in that fight. They were kind of close, but no. So like that was just kind of an example of a bad, some bad judging going on there. The Danny Sabatello fight. So I mean, I like the verdict idea, but I'll be honest with you. I think the actual way that it should be done is you have about 20 guys that are like ex-UFC fighters. There's definitely a lot of ex-UFC fighters or ex-MMA pros that have a reputable background. They're respected. They're known for having high fight IQ. They know the game. And I know for a fact that there's fighters out there that would love to have those jobs, and they can make some money, man. They need to push some money towards that for the sport. This is a huge sport. It needs to be done the right way. They need to have about 20 men, and they live off of what their work is, right? If you have these types of performances, you can be voted out. They got to be voted out. Like the other people in the room can vote them out where they're done. Or you have warnings, right? You get a warning, or you do that a couple times and you're done. And then there's other people waiting, in the shadows, which they could step in and take their spots. And I'm talking about like respectable fighters. Like just for example, I'm throwing some names out there, like guys like Frank Trigg. I know Frank Trigg got into like refereeing, but like those kind of fighters that were OGs of the game, that still want to dabble in the sport. They're not looking to go sit on the couch. They're looking to referee. They're looking to do things like that. I mean, and why not even give them a little bit more exposure? Like, let us all know who the judges are. Let them live off their work. So we're kind of knowing what they're doing. And I don't understand why that can't be the case. I really don't. It almost kind of makes you question and makes you wonder if there's something crooked going on. You know what I mean? Like the whole system, the way that's set up is weird. So, Dylan, so I have two very big official plays coming up here. Okay, so you guys all know my big one. I gave the free play out. That's really going to dictate how my night goes. I have another play coming up here in a second, and I got in on a solid line. I feel very comfortable. I think you guys know what fight that is too. It's Erceg, and I got on the Erceg line nice and early. So those two fights are going to really dictate how this night goes for me. I lost big. Kulibao was one of my big targets on the card, and I got him as low as -125. And I don't know. I thought he won the fight, but it was super close, and I'm a little mad at him for giving his backup. I still thought he did enough to get the job done, but that was a fight that I thought that he should win 90 out of 100 times or something like that. And it happened to be a fight where he slipped on a banana peel 2 times and gave his backup. A little bit of bad fight IQ too, but that was tough. And then at my smallest play of the card, which was definitely a bad L, was the Luana Santos fight, where she looked atrocious in there. Girl looked like she was moving in quicksand. I thought she would have worked her judo and really got the better of Casey O'Neill. You guys know I'm not a big O'Neill fan, but O'Neill looked good. I guess O'Neill with that full training camp, she was ready to go. But that was a legit loss. The Kulibao one, I'm not all right with that right now, but Hooker walking into the cage right now. Hooker enters the cage. Kind of interesting, man, when you get a guy like that. I mean, I got nothing against it, but it's kind of funny, man, when I see these guys like had zero tattoos, and then you just start getting inked up like crazy in your late 30s. It's nuts. I'm like the polar opposite, man. I was getting all tatted up when I was like, not to say it to be like, oh, whatever, but like legitimately I was starting to get tatted up when I was like 15, 16 years old, 16 actually, for my 16th birthday is when I got my first, like a day or two before. And had to have old mama sign the paperwork. And then even after that, I had a little artist that was just willing to do it for me without even bringing her. And I don't know. I was getting tatted up till I was like 22, and then I was done. I got 2 half sleeves, a little on my back and stuff, but it's funny, and you get older, and I'm like over tattoos, man. When you get old, you kind of just, you settle in, man. You sink your tush into the kush. You know what I mean? Got a proposition for you boys. Sink your tush into the kush, and let's hit this parlay. We got the first leg, Rozenstruik hitting. We just need Gamrot to come in here. And I need him to go out here and look like Islam Makhachev right now. That's what I'm expecting from him. I think that he really has the ability to go in here and just freakishly dominate Hooker. I know I see a lot of people talking, and I know Hooker's a dog. Even I talked about how dangerous Hooker could be here. There is a recipe. If he can keep the fight standing, he can get his striking off. But I'll be clear right now. I think that Gamrot's just going to be way too much, man. I do. I think this guy's a freak. He's a good fighter, man. When you talk about like fighters that have that serious grappling pedigree and that are not, Dagestani, those types of grapplers, it's Mateusz Gamrot's at the top of the mountain as far as any other fighters besides Dagestani fighters and their grappling goes. He's like a rarity, man. This guy is just a monster with his grappling. 33 years old. He's putting a lot of work at American Top Team for years. I mean, rounding his game out. The Beneil Dariush fight was definitely not the best performance by him, but the Rozenstruik fight was great. I thought he lost that fight. I thought it came down to the 5th and he lost it, but still, I'm so high on Rozenstruik, and even just the way he pushed the pace in that fight and had takedowns on Rozenstruik was crazy. We're going to see what's up right now. Here we go. Out of the blue corner. All right, boys. Pump up the volume. Do I think Hooker has a chance? Plus 320. Just not really seeing it. Not really seeing it. Hooker, knee. I'm seeing Gamrot really take control of this fight. Like, seriously taking control of this fight. Yeah, Hooker needs to land something big time to shake it up. It needs to hit a nice knee. I mean, I see the knee there, and that's actually a great point. He needs to time those takedowns. Oh, man. Here we go. Hooker working the kicking game. He's long. Hooker has some nasty jiu-jitsu too. Remember Khabib versus Conor too, man. Sometimes when these fighters are so worried about the takedown, it does set up the striking too, man. I got 408. And it's Hooker really pushing the pace of the striking. Gamrot just measuring himself. I think he's waiting for that takedown, Boom, boom. Oh! Biggest strike of the fight, Gamrot with the overhand right. Little step in overhand right, cracked him. We were just talking about that. Hooker's worried about the takedown, and then boom. Boom, another right. We've seen Hooker knocked out recently. Remember the Arnold Allen fight? He's taken a lot of damage. I mean, the Dustin Poirier fight is what comes to mind right off the rip. Serious mileage on Hooker, even though he's kind of ran the clock back a little bit. Oh. There it goes. I mean, this is like, let's see what he does now. Pushing Hooker against the cage. I think he's going to get him down here. Got him down. This is going to be a problem. And Gamrot could do this all day. We've seen him do this for 25 minutes with a crazy pace against a higher level grappler. So, I mean, let's see. What is Hooker going to do with this? Hooker's already bleeding. Oh, watch the neck. If you're Hooker. Oh, nice little knee there. Hooker's pressing, though. Dropped him. Oh. Power choke. Flips him down. Oh, Oh, the bell's in arm's reach, boys. Oh, he's hurting him. Can't gas himself out. Can't get sloppy, man. Shout out to my boy Jared Gable. Hooker working his way back up to his feet, taking serious damage here. Steve Erceg is a locked. He is my last one of the night on a 16 parlay. Yes, let that parlay ride. I definitely think you should let that parlay ride. Big shout out to you, man. Steve Erceg, a lot of question marks. He is my last one for the night on a 16 parlay. Oh my God. Oh my God. He dropped him. Grapple. You got to grapple, man. Oh my God. He's done. He's done. Oh, no. You got to grapple, man. Shoot a takedown. You got to shoot a takedown. Gamrot, get your brain right, man. Dude, shoot a single. He's going to get kneed, though, if he does that, but he's got to. Oh no. Oh my God, dude. Is that enough to take the round, though? I don't know. He had his moment, too. Oh. 13 seconds. Who won that round, man? I think... Oh, man. He dug deep to stay alive there. Let that Erceg... oh, my God, dude. We're stressing right now. Hooker 10-9? You think so? I mean, just because he had that damaging scenario at the end of the round, I mean, Gamrot had his own damaging moment, and he was in control of that whole round. They'll probably give it to him, though, right? They'll probably give it to Hooker, I'm assuming, too, because it's the hometown crowd. Damn. I turned my head for 1 second. It was what did he catch him with there? Nasty cut on Hooker's eye. Oh, look at that elbow. I mean, he dropped him, too. Oh, man. Oh, he hit him on the top of the eyebrow there, rocked his equilibrium a little bit, shook his head up. Hooker, all right. Everyone's saying Hooker won that round. Hooker came closer to finishing. Let's see if Gamrot's going to be able to get his wits back. What's the live line? If anybody has a live line here, I don't know, man. I don't like the way this is looking for Gamrot because you're probably right. The judges are probably going to give that to Hooker. Oh, takedown. That's important. That was huge. He really has to just kind of settle in here on top for a little bit and get his wits and his breathing here. You see the tweets coming in. 10-9 Gamrot. Incredible comeback at the end, but not enough. Hard to score. Both were hurt. Nearly finished it. I lean 10-9 Gamrot. 10-9 Gamrot. Everyone's saying 10-9 Gamrot, which is kind of what I had as well. But you don't. Yeah, it's a complete coin flip. I would just smother him here, man. Fuck that. You do not let him up. And Gamrot needs to rain down some damage too, because if Hooker probably will get up here in a little bit, and then if he has a little flurry, he could snag another round. I mean, you got to score some points here. Put yourself in a position to put at least a round in your pocket for sure. Minus 300 for Gamrot on the live line. I just peeked at that. Minus 300 on the live line. Got the butterfly guard going for Hooker here. Gamrot's got to flow with that, and he's got to stay on top of him here, man. He needs to really sit on top of him for this entire round. Regain your wits. Get your cardio settled in, and then you can come out. Come on, Gamrot. Do not let him up. Let's see some Dagestani handcuff there with the legs. He's got to fold those legs, man. Don't let those legs. He's not controlling those legs, and it's Hooker standing up now. He's gonna get up here. Put a hook in. Oh, Hooker's gonna look. See now what? See, like if Hooker lands a couple big strikes, they'll give him this round too. Oh, big right from Gamrot. But I just think that the judges are gonna go for the hometown guy. I don't trust this at all. Oh, and like Gamrot's landing, but it's like if Hooker just lands a couple shots and he shakes him up, takes the round. Seriously. Crowd is silent when Gamrot's landing. And it's the way he's looking, right? He's kind of like labored, like kind of circling away, so it just doesn't look good. Boom, look, counter right hook. But you do not know what these judges are looking at right now. Oh, and on a single, watch your neck. Oh my God. No. No way. Oh. Watch your neck. Uh-oh. This, like, Gamrot can't even sit here. If he sits here and Hooker lands these strikes, round will go to him. I got 48 seconds here, boys. Watch your neck. Oh, he's in on that single. Nope. If Gamrot needs to maybe secure one more takedown here just for the judges. Throw some knees. This is starting to smell like a Dan Hooker split decision, if you ask me. $20 seconds. Gamrot needs to throw something heavy right now. Put a stamp on the round. Boom, right hook. Oh my God. That they're gonna give him those rounds. It's gonna be Hooker up too. The judges are just gonna give it to him. Crowd's going crazy. I mean, I think Gamrot won both those rounds, but I have it. They're gonna score this for Hooker. Mark my words. Which is gonna cook us, man. You know judges are leaning towards Hooker, man. You guys know it. I'm letting you. I mean, the odds are, you see the live odds too. Big favorite for Hooker. Crazy. You guys know exactly what's about to happen right now. Oh, listen to this. You heard that? That's crazy. That referee that scored at 30-27 earlier for Tuivasa removed of his duties. That's crazy. So he should be relieved forever. Good balance from Hooker. Oh, he's in on the neck. He's in on the neck. He's in on the neck. Oh, spins. Crazy scrambles. Gamrot settling in. He's not going to be able to secure this, though, I don't think. And even if he does, he's got to do something with it. Hooker's coming forward with the heavy offense. This is going to put a stamp on it. You know that Hooker got at least one of those first 2 rounds, so it's leaning his way. Hooker's aggressing. Gamrot's got to do something offensively, man. Hooker truly was the dog of the card, man. Oh. Gamrot touching him up as he's coming in, but he needs to drop him. Gamrot will be looking for a takedown here to end this round. Mark my words on that. He's going to wait to time a takedown here. Let's see if Gamrot's going to shoot. Mark my words. Watch. I got 2 minutes, 30 seconds. When he shoots, can he secure that takedown? That's going to be I think very big who gets this round. Hooker stuffs it. I mean, Gamrot's touching him up too, but... Oh, here we go. Oh, there's the elbows. He's shooting on that single. Nope, stuffed. That's the round. I think that's the round. That's the fight. Yep, that's the fight. Trust me. Hooker wins it, man. Oh, that just busted my Rozenstruik parlay, man. Tried to snag something up kind of safe and bit me. Oh. Hangman's taking this fight. Nope, that's going to get stuffed. That's going to... I think we're looking at 29-28 Hooker. UD. Look at that balance from the Hangman, man. Great balance. Keeps fishing for that neck. Wow. Great performance for Hooker, man. You can't hate on it. Oh my God. Gamrot's about to lose a decision, man. Damn it. Whew. Yeah, the live line right now for Hooker, forget it. Yeah, that's got to go to Hooker because he won the third round, and you gotta assume those judges are giving Hooker one of those first 2 rounds, man. Might have a broken orbital there for Gamrot. That eye is looking rough. Whew. Damn, with that. Damn, Gamrot had a nice little start to the fight too, man, but yeah, those failed takedown attempts gassed him out, which is crazy. I've seen him go to war 25 minutes and dig so deep, and he slowed down, man. I don't know. Maybe the judges give us a little something here, but I mean, to expect kind of a gift in a fight where you get the hometown guys, you can't really expect that. You guys know where this is going right now. I mean, I had a Gamrot 29-28. If this fight was in Las Vegas, probably, and even then it would be close. I think he should have probably. I think he probably won rounds 1 and 2. That's what I think. I think he won rounds 1 and 2. So, but that second round got really sticky, really close. Could have went either way, and then Hooker finished strong. Took the third round for sure. The judges ain't gonna give him that, bro. Unless maybe the judges are a little scared because of what happened to the guy that took the home guy in Tuivasa, but this fight was actually legitimately close for him. It's got to go Hooker. Here we go. I got the decision coming in. It's going to be another split that goes against for me. Guarantee that. That's 2 splits that cost me bad, man. Hooker. Yep. Saw that coming. Hooker's going crazy on the mic. Damn. Need Erceg and DDP to finish the night up, boys. Be right back for the next 2 fights, boys. All right, boys, we're back. Get this guy off the screen, please. It's all on Erceg, boys. This is my largest wager of the night. Steve Erceg is my largest wager of the night. Let you know that, guys, right now. And I caught him nice and early, okay? I just seen him. He's as high as minus 300, which is crazy. A lot of action came in on Steve-O. Let's go, Erceg. 6 units on Erceg. Caught it at minus 155. He's now as high as a minus 300. All right, boys. So we're sitting in it. We're sitting on something right here. Obviously, does not matter unless it cashes. You might see me go on a little bit of a rant here about Kickoff France, and hopefully I don't want to ruffle your guys' feathers. But I like Erceg's personality a lot better than Kickoff France. Let's just start there. What are you guys thinking? I don't like Kickoff France at all. I don't like him. I can tell you guys why in a second, but... All right, boys, we're catching up here. I know I missed some of your guys' stuff. All right, what are we saying? Split, another split. Yo, I lost bad on 2, but again, not official action on that Gamrot parlay. We did that for fun here. It wasn't as big money, but still bit me there. That's a split. The Kulibao split is what cost me. Dude, I cannot stand losing split decisions, man. I hate it. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate that feeling, bro, where you're sitting there and you're looking at the screen just wanting to hear your fighter's name get called, but you know it's not. It's always the other way. I would love to see a spreadsheet over the last 5 years of from all time of how many split decisions went my way or didn't go my way. I feel like they definitely lean the other way a lot more, man. But when you hit a split, it's the best feeling. That was tough. Yeah, it was a split, Gords. But listen. Yeah, I'd have a lot of money to be playing with too, man, if Kulibao won. So this guy's not really my kind of guy, man. Kickoff France. I don't want to, ruffle any of one's feathers in here. I don't like to split the room. If there's any Kickoff France fans out there, he was talking about how what DDP said. Like, listen, I'm not going to go deep into the whole DDP versus Izzy thing. I'm not going to go there at all. I just don't really care to do that, the whole thing. But I don't like that Kickoff France is talking about it in his interview there before the fight, and I don't like him using the word that what DDP did, what the way he did that, he triggered Izzy. Like the way he talked, I don't really like that style from him, and he kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should shut up. He just reminds me of one of those types of dudes that's like, he's all into his. I like to look fresh. Don't get me wrong, guys. You see the baby blue, Armani shining in your face. You know what I mean? It's not Armani. It's actually, don't tell nobody, it's Ross. But no, listen, I do have some fresh fits in the closet. Trust me when I say, when I'm going out, I like to look good. But he's like one of those dudes, man. He's kind of like, I don't know, bro. He's not seeming like he's a manly man, bro. And the way he was talking about how he triggered Izzy, he's stepping in. And I don't like how he does that little thing. I don't have nothing against that whole traditional thing, but wasn't it him and his other teammate too? Remember Dana White tried to shake his hand. He didn't shake Dana White's hand. His other dude that got cut from the UFC. They're just a little kind of cringy. I don't know. I kind of feel like Kickoff France is a cringy fighter, in my opinion. So I hope I don't upset you guys there, but I like Erceg. Erceg has like a super chill style. Mr. Teller, Erceg sub round 3. How do you feel about that, my friend? I would love to see it. He's live to get a sub. He's a nasty jiu-jitsu player. We've seen Kickoff France sub. He's more of a striker. Let's see how that plays out. But yeah, Kai needs to mind his own business. Time to chill. Just you know what I mean? Don't step in. Let them handle their thing. You stay down in the flyweight division because DDP would flick you across the room. And just be more of a man about it. You know what I mean? Just be like, listen, they got their beef. They're going to settle it. You know what I mean? Say it like a man. Just say like, you know, DDP is ruffling his feathers and they're going to settle it in the cage. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Like, Izzy's going to get him. My boy's going to get him. My boy's going to sleep him. Don't you start doing that like, oh, what he said, he triggered him. You know, he shouldn't have said, like, there's no room for that type of stuff out here. You know what I mean? This is the fight game. This is big. This is the big boy game out here, man. Save that stuff. And, you know, I don't know how it is all the way down over there, but I hope, I don't know, I see a couple things a little bit here and there, and I hope it's not all. I know there's some stand up dudes out there too, but it's a lot of that kind of stuff I see sometimes when I look. And you guys know how I feel about Izzy. I'm not an Izzy fan, but just, I don't like some of those tactics, so I got to go in about it. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, back to the fights. What's up with the inside of this arena? I feel like it's like an arena from the 1980s, like a big open Olympic pool. You're looking up at these big blue walls, and it looks kind of weird up there, man. I don't know about those walls. The arena looking a little funky. All right, boys. I got 50 of you in the room. Hit that like button. Co-main event and main event is on the horizon. It's here. Come on, Erceg. I need Erceg badly. I need Erceg badly too. Jared, I'm right there with you. Look at him sticking his tongue out. Come on, Erceg. Erceg just had a great learning experience being in there with the champ for 5 rounds, the greatest flyweight in the world. Pantoja's, he's the dude. I mean, no question about that. So you got to expect that we're going to see the best version of Erceg that we've ever seen. A younger fighter, newer to the octagon. Going into what, his 5th pro fight here, or 5th UFC fight, excuse me. Let's see how Erceg looks. Erceg has good striking too, but I do want to see Erceg mixing in the grappling, to say the least. Don't want him to just sit there and kickbox it out with them. Come on, Erceg. Shout out to my brother Jordan. He's down under. Thank you, Jordan, for tuning in. Here we go. Come on, Erceg. Kai's dangerous too. You can't walk into his strikes. Now, a little bit of a crowd edge for Erceg. He's really the hometown boy. Oh. You better watch out, Erceg. Those just missed. You stick into DDP over contender Izzy, 100%, brother. If you've been following the page, I mean, I did a whole video, free play given out, posted it all over my Instagram. I mean, I'm big on DDP, so. Oof. I need this Erceg hit, though, first and foremost. 6 units at -155. This is an official play of mine. Just got to handle this business first, then we could start to talk up there. But I need to see Erceg opening up a little bit. I want to see Erceg working the clinch. I want to see him making this an MMA fight, not a kickboxing match. Oh. Come on, Erceg. And Erceg should be pumping that jab, too. Nice jab, see? I knew it. That jab is this. That's it. Oh. The jab can really set a lot of things up for France, and they could score nice. Izzy's winning easy. I just don't like Izzy. Okay. We're going to see here shortly, boys. Ride with me. Come on, Erceg. I want to get this W, and then we could get to the big fish. Oh. Erceg getting touched up a little bit. Very close fight, though. But 2 minutes in the round here. I got 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Anyone's round. Would like to see Erceg do a little something here now. Pumping that jab. And I would like to see Erceg mixing in a little calf kick with that jab. I think he could land that. Oh, boom. Was that a nice hit from Erceg or what? Erceg is seeing Prince combos clean counter. I think Erceg's starting to tee off, huh, boys? I got a minute 47. Minute 45. Oh. Erceg, the aggressor, to pressing. This should look good for the judges' scorecards. Pressuring. What time? I know you guys are ahead of me, right? I got a minute 29. Come on, Ursi. Come on, Urs. 119, huh? I'm at 119. I'm right with you. Come on, Ursi. No real kicks coming from Erceg. Just really working on the boxing game. Oh my God, that's it. Roll, drop back. Drop. Oh my God. Drop to your back, man. Drop to your back. Oh man. Got slept. Fuck. Oh my God, boys. This has been a crazy night. Played that game. He should have started mixing up the clinch. Should have used some grappling. Did not. Oh, boys. Imagine Izzy ends the night too. Oh, this is going to be a horrendous night. Oh, boys. It hurts. It hurts, boys. But I'll tell you what. If Plessis gets a knockout here, you're going to see me going crazy. Dricus, a big play of mine. I think he's very live to get a knockout. The KO is plus 333. Threw a little action on him to get the knockout as well. As him on the money line at plus odds. Doubled up on him, even at even odds. You guys are about to watch something crazy here for me, man. This is this is big for me, guys. I'm going to let everybody on IG know that we are live for the main event. Probably have a couple more people joining us here. Let's go, boys. It can all feel better if Plessis gets this knockout. What's up, boys? What's up, Instagram? We are live on YouTube. Just to let you guys know, we've been live for the whole main card, and we most certainly are still going to be live for this main event. We got a lot riding on this fight. You guys know it wasn't a free official play that I posted on YouTube. I posted clips of it here on IG. I'm obviously not a fan of Izzy. I want to see him get slept. Besides that, we have some big money on DDP. We have him on the money line. We have him on the KO plus 333. Okay, this fight right here is about as big as it gets for the teller. So if you want to see my reaction, you want to see me crying on the mic over here, I'll be crying like Izzy at the press conference. If you want to see that, if Izzy can get the W, you're going to see that on YouTube. All right, go check my YouTube. I'm live. And if you want to see me jumping out of my seat going crazy, if DDP gets this knockout, it probably will be my most satisfying victory that I've had in a long time. I'm telling you, especially with the luck we had earlier on this card. Had a huge play in Coolibao, lost a split there. We had some rough plays tonight, but it all comes down to this now. So DDP's got to come through for me. Come join me on the tube, and we're rolling over here. We are rolling. There you see it. We got the boys. We're chilling over here, so come join me on the tube. Peace. All right, boys, I'll let them know. Kara's money line was high, man. He was like he settled in like plus 250, 260. It was crazy. Which that line movement was crazy. I mean, you weren't targeting Erceg at a minus 300, but that's where he touched. I got him at minus 155. I'm surprised he didn't work any grappling into this fight, and horrible game planning. He should have been clinching up early on, trying to drag the fight to the mat a little bit, then setting up the striking. Oh, guys. If Izzy puts me out of my misery here, man, it's going to be a rough night for me, guys. It's going to be a very rough night for me. But listen, you guys know what time it is, man. We don't, not going to shy away from what it is, guys. It's been a rough card. We've had our ups and our downs, but again, if DDP gets a knockout here, man, it will be so satisfying for me. Just if he wins in general, but if he gets the knockout, it would be so satisfying for me that it would literally erase everything that happened earlier on this card. So we're in a decent situation right here. Here we go. Izzy's coming out to the traditional African music, representing, huh? Come on, boys. Can we get something? Bell is in arm's reach. We are in the cockpit. If he gets this knockout, we will literally take off to Mars. So you guys will see this chair going shh. I got Israel Adesanya making the walk. Izzy gets him, says Danny McClain. I got a lot of people that I've been going back and forth with on Instagram, Twitter, and all that. So in the YouTube comments. So this one, it has a lot of weight on it, man. I got butterflies for this one because this is sitting on the couch, sitting on the bed for a day or two. You know, twiddling my toes behind my back, you know, all giddy up on my phone, smiling, responding to messages. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just tonight. This is that one that lingers with you for days. This is grabbing your phone for the next couple days with the Conor McGregor versus Aldo, rubbing your hands. You know what I'm saying? This is big, man. This is going to be lasting for a bit. So we're going to see what DDP is made of. Got to give respect where respect's due. Izzy's a great fighter. And I'll say that those pants that he's wearing are some of the most fire pants I've seen. I like that with the lightning. That's nasty. 55 of you guys here now. Please smash that like button. I will say this. Hopefully we get time to see this fight play out for a while, but I'm telling you guys, DDP striking is very underrated, and I've been watching him do a lot of pad work and whatnot, and some of his preparation for this fight, and I really believe at 30 years old, I really, really believe his striking is better than ever. I think he was looking really tricky with the combinations he was throwing, man, and he has power too, so don't sleep on DDP, I'm telling you guys. What song is he coming out to? He's coming out to the Africa song? Is this the national anthem of South Africa? Woo! Boys, this is as big as it gets. This is as big as it gets, man. As far as putting your tush in the cush, and sitting back watching fights at the house and having some action out and just having bragging rights with the boys, talking crap like with everyone online, this is as big as it gets. I really believe that, man. This is as big as it gets for me, man, right now. I can't remember the last fight where I have so much riding on what's going on right now. So come on, DDP, you better show up, man. If anybody can clarify, I think that is the national anthem of South Africa. I don't know. Yeah. It's almost hard for me to really just fly in the mic right now, guys, because this is big, man. Dude, that hurt me bad. Koulibaly was an official play of mine. It hurt me really bad. That was one of my biggest plays of the card, and I'd rather him have just lost. I wish he almost just got caught in that rear naked choke, honestly. I'm stressing, boys. I'm stressing. I'm stressing, boys. Oh, boys. What are you guys thinking out there, man? Give me some feedback in the comment section. Is anyone else stressing out there like I'm stressing? There's my brother, Balboni. Tell her I hardly know her. That's my boy. Shout out to Steve Balboni. The haters are coming in. Come on. The haters are coming in here. That's what I want to see, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for it all. I got just as much butterflies right now as DDP and Izzy, man. I'm in there. I'm in the cage right now. Oh! Pick 'em fight. You guys, I may be a little bit lost for words as this fight kicks off, but I'm going to try to get my rhythm on the mic, but putting the volume up in my ears. Oh, bro. I'm settled in, boys. Butterflies are brewing, boys. Almost wish I was just in there. At least you're in control of your destiny. We got to just sit back here and put our tush in the cush. Yeah. Almost 60 of you guys in here, boys. Smash that like, man. You guys know what's about to go down. It's about to be crazy, man. Oh, boys. It's time. 63 in the chat, man. Hey. Plessis looking jacked. Oh, boys. Oh. Izzy trying to become the 3-time middleweight champion. And I hear a lot of people bragging about that accolade. That means you're becoming the champion and you're losing it. You're becoming the champion and you're losing it. Just saying. Put a little bit more stock in what Anderson Silva was doing. Just reigning supreme. Not losing his belt. But there's no doubt Izzy's great. 35 years old, though. Fighting out of South Africa. The reigning. Oh, boys, this is too much. Izzy with the quick touch of the glove. Oh, boys, here we go. One of the biggest fights that I've ever seen right here. I'm locked in, so it's going to be hard for me to balance with the comment section. I'm locked in here. Izzy pressing. I think the longer the fight goes on, it's a little bit better for DDP, I think. Kind of wants the fight to progress a little bit. Doesn't want to get caught with an early counter where they're sharp. I could really see DDP kind of grinding this fight too, or hitting him with more sloppy TKO type of finish. I would like to see DDP almost clinch up a little bit. Close the distance and clinch up. Make it ugly. I got 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh. Kick from Izzy, but just DDP tags him with the heavy hand. Come on. Let's make history here, boys. Oh, look at those step-ins from DDP. They're awkward. Nice body kick from Izzy. Ooh, returns it. Would like to see DDP kind of pressing a little bit more, but would like to see DDP closing this distance a little bit more, so got a cut on DDP's head. Nice body kick. Make it ugly, DDP. Let's go. Clinch up. Burst in, clinch up, throw some elbows. Get up inside there, man. You don't want to give rounds away. I know it's a 5-round fight, but... Ooh. Oh. There you go. I like that. I like that more. It's more of that, though. Come on, DDP. We want this to turn into a brawl. We want this to be a war. We want the fight to progress, and we want to see things get a little ugly in there. Don't want it to be a tactical fight if you're rooting for DDP with me. Ooh, left. DDP bounces his head back. Then he lands a leg kick. Let's go. More of that. You got to press, man. Oh, head kick. Come on, DDP. Close the fucking distance, man. Oh, oh! Stepped in with the right. Leg kick. Oh, baby. Yes. Work those legs, man. Let's go. Take this fight over. More of that. More blitz. Boom. Throwing the head kick up there. More blitz. Another big blitz. Land a couple big shots. Oh, Izzy with that little uppercut. A lot of blocking from DDP, but Izzy still... Oh, the head kick. Oh, another big right from DDP. DDP's teeing off, man. Boom. Pick it up. Pick it up. Remember, DDP... Body shot from Izzy. Remember, DDP picked up the pace big time in that Strickland fight. 4th round was the best round for him. Another little blitz. Boom! With another right. Boom! With the head kick. I think that's DDP's round. 1-0. DDP 1-0. I got a DDP 1-0. That's DDP 1-0 to me. Champion definitely won that round. All the biggest strikes were DDP besides that one knee that cut him open. That one knee, I mean, Izzy, a lot of Izzy, he was throwing sharp stuff, but a lot of it was on the elbows, arms. DDP was landing on Izzy's face, on his head. You see the head moving around. That's the champion's round right there. That's the champ's round. But all in all, that's what we want to see. We want the war to progress. I want to see DDP start to really step on it, step it up, right? You know? Make it a war. You want to make it a war. Oof, I think this is a round that DDP can start to open up in, specifically the 3rd round too, but this is a round. This is the round I predicted DDP to get the finish in. Don't want to sit at range. 10-9 do Plessis. Ooh, watch that hook. Oh, the spinning back kick to the solar plex. Blocked. 10-9 DDP extremely close. It was a close round. Champ has to get that round though. Come on. That's Champ's round. Who knows what these judges are watching? Who knows what these judges are rooting for too? You know they have biases. Oh. Nice takedown defense from Izzy there, man. He was in. Oh. Good drive. This is good for DDP, I think. Oh my God. Flatten him out, man. Oh my God. Elbow. Heavy. Flatten him out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Flatten him out, man. Hooks. Position over submission. No. Position over submission, man. Izzy's coming in. What the fuck? Right in the nuts, bro. Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. Dude, Izzy literally said sorry in the ref, Mark Goddard, bro. That's bullshit. Boom. Oh, Izzy's coming forward now, man. Oh my God, what a turn of events. Oh! Oh my God, it's a war. Grab his back. Come on, man, take him down. Dude, I can't handle this. DDP's got to get a breather here. He's got to get a second win. Oh, man. Oh, hooks. No. Oh, knee. There we go. Hold him. Just hold him, baby. Take this round. I like the wrestling exchanges. Izzy's breathing heavy too, man. Both of them breathing heavy. But this is about to be a round in the books for DDP. I like it. Keep him against the cage. Hold him here. Turn those turn angles. Bully him in there, man. Oh, body lock, man. Boom. Oh. Oh, you almost had the hooks. Hold on, settle down now. Trip him out. All right, catch your breath, hold him there. Just throw some knees. He's going for those hooks. He's trying. Oh. Boom. Boom. Bully him up. Boom, baby. Boom. Let's go. Make this ugly. Look at Izzy trying to defend here. Stand up. You stand up. Just press him against the cage there. No, 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 no. Get up high. Stand up high. That's DDP's round. I got a 2-0 DDP. I got a 2-0 DDP, man. 2-0 DDP. DDP. Who's tired? Izzy or DDP? They're both tired, man. Let's go, DDP. Get that second win like the Strickland fight and go to the grappling, dude. I think he could flatten Adesanya in the fourth. Put some hooks in and just flatten him out and TKO him. Adesanya is working hard to stuff those takedowns. 35 years old. Come on. Oh. Whatever man's in the better shape, it's going to be crucial here. All those scrambles is the right game plan for DDP because you're going to take a little bit more away from that zappy counter of Izzy. Damn, that was almost under the neck, man. So I got a 2-0 Dricus. It could be 1-1, but that was definitely DDP's round. Pace slowing a little bit here for a second. 4 minutes, 45 seconds for me in the third. Oh. DDP shell it up nice. Izzy throwing volume though. Working the body there. Oh. Oh, nice right from DDP. That herky jerky style, man. But Israel Adesanya is the aggressor here. It's all getting blocked, but he's throwing that volume though, man. The volume is key. You want to be the aggressor. You want to be throwing the volume. I think DDP's trying to get a second win here. Oh. 3 minutes and 14 seconds for me. Oh. Armpit kick. Yeah, I really think DDP's pacing himself for the fourth here, but he can't. It's going to be hard to sit there and do that because Israel Adesanya start picking you apart. I want to see him go back to the grappling here. This Adesanya is oh, nice right from DDP, but Israel Adesanya is winning this round. Nice right from DDP still. Oh, DDP's landed on him too, man. Oh, what was that? Did that land? Grapple, man. Go to the grappling. Oh, that hurt him. That hurt him. I think that hurt Izzy. That left. Oh! I think he's hurt. I think it's just looking like Pereira in the first fight. Careful for the counter. Dude, Izzy looks hurt. Oh! He's hurt! He's shaking his head. No, he's hurt. No, he's shooting a takedown. Why? Get up. It's a war. Oh no, DDP's looking tired though. Whatever guy's gonna be the fresher fighter is gonna take this fight. Who could dig deep? Oh! He dropped him. He's touching him. He's touching him. Oh, that just missed. That right just missed. Oh my God. They're slinging. Someone's going to get knocked out. Someone's going to get knocked out. These guys are... someone's getting knocked out. Oh, Izzy with a nice straight. Come on, DDP. Finish this round strong. Put this in your pocket. Heavy leg kick. Boom. Oh! DDP's putting his feet in the dirt. Oh my God, dude. There's so many strikes that are just missing. I'm telling you guys. Izzy working the buddy. Come on, DDP, dig deep. Oh my God, dude. This round is up for grabs. This is huge. You got to take this round. Oh, stepping right. Dude, 10 seconds. Make a statement. This round is up for grabs. Anyone can take this round. I got a DDP 3-0. I got a DDP 3-0. He was landing all the bigger strikes in that round there. That's DDP 3-0. Super close round, though. First and third were super close. That's DDP 3-0. Going into the fourth round, this is DDP's round. Oh, bro. I feel like I'm in there right now, dude. I can't handle this. Dude, this round is so big right now. Just saying, remember in the Strickland versus Duplessis fight, the fourth round was, if I remember correctly, that was Duplessis' best round. If I was Duplessis, I would look at him right now and say, I'm prepared to die. He should say that to him. Mess with his head. Might have been the fourth round where Israel Adesanya was hurt by Gastelum too. What round was it where he was finished by Pereira? That was the fifth. But... would like to see Duplessis working some grappling if he could, but... Oh, Izzy working. Nice combo. Stuffed. That was a good stuff. That was bad. He's got to get up. Uh-oh. Oh! Is he looking a little fresher right now? He is. Oh. Duplessis needs to get a second win here, man. It's hard to get your second win though, because Izzy's pressing, he's working the body, he's touching him, touching you up here. Blocked. Come on. Adesanya taking this round over. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that left. Interesting. Izzy's looking, in my opinion, the best in this round, but it's early. 3 minutes. Oh. Plessis needs to make it ugly again now. Make it a war. Close the distance to start brawling. You don't want to make it a tactical fight. It makes it look better for Izzy. Oh. Come on, get a second win, Plessis. Oh. Oh, big land from Izzy. That was a big land for Izzy. He hit him with the flush hook. You see the chin on display for Plessis, but you don't want to take many of those. That things can get bad there. Yeah, Izzy's looking good in this round. There's no question about it. Oh, on the temple, man. Oh, press. You got to press. More of that. Oh. No. Oh. Oh. Close the distance. He ain't standing nowhere. Oh! Take him down. Hooks! Oh my God, don't get too high. Oh! No. Yeah! Let's go! Fucking bell, bitch! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Woo! Fuck yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Biggest hit of all time. Fuck it. We chase like a motherfucker. All the bragging rights too. Let's go! I'm going live on IG. We gotta let them know, boys. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Let's go, baby! We just cashed! That's the finish! Let's go! Dude, we're going crazy on YouTube. Go check the live video. Go run it back. We just went nuts. Let's go, baby. I'm out. I'm back to the tube. That was one of the biggest bets we ever hit. Forget about just the money. That was for all the bragging rights. That was everything right there, man. Let's go, baby. We're going nuts over here. I'm on the tube. Go look at my reaction. Run it back. I'm going nuts. Dude, I'm going crazy out here. Let's go, baby. Get the champagne ready. Get the champagne ready. Oh, boys. Catch me on the tube. Oh, boys. Give me a second. Izzy has to retire now. Get out. Oh, he says he'll be back. Izzy says he'll be back. Fuck. Oh! I got to see the judges' scorecard today. DDP showing respect. He ain't rubbing it in. Still! Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Dude, I was fainting on the mic. Dude, I was fainting on the mic. I've been eating steak every day. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm not anemic. I'm living off the skirt steaks. I was dizzy. Look at the class act who Plessis is. DDP, baby. Oh, boys. Doubt my boy DDP now, man. He's my favorite fighter in the game right now, bro. That's it. DDP is my favorite fighter in the game, bro. Forget about Conor McGregor, bro. I'm taking this poster down. Look at him spitting the South African. Let's go. Dude, DDP's my favorite fighter in the game right now, bro. Connie Mack posters coming down. I'm ripping it off the walls. He's not even fighting till next year now if he ever comes back. I'm a DDP's signed poster is coming up in the lab. Mark my words. We're getting a signed DDP poster in the lab. All right, boys? You want it? We'll put it right over here. You all right? Oh. Everything was on that, man. Everything was on that, boys. Everything. You understand? Dude, we would have been taking laps around the neighborhood tonight. You understand? 1 a.m. I would have been putting on my running shoes if Izzy would have won that decision. Can you imagine if Izzy would have won a split decision? If Izzy would have won a split decision, dude, I don't even want to say it. I would have had to put my running shoes on. I would have been down on the highway, sweating it out 2, 3 in the morning. All right? Dude, you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? We all been there. That's what was on the line, bro. I'm talking about next in 2 weeks on a Tuesday, this fight's gonna be popping in my head. This fight lingers for months, bro. Look at big time. There's the haters. Yo, big time 420. Listen, don't worry. Starting for the next fight companion, when we do the next big one, we're gonna have an interactive fight companion. You guys know this is all on the horizon. You're gonna be able to hop on the show and you're going to be able to chop it up with the teller. So if you got the grapefruits, the same way you're hopping in the chat section, make sure you have your camera, your iPhone ready, your mic, because you're going to be hopping on, and all the haters are welcome. All the haters are welcome. You know the teller style. Come on, guys. The teller never shies away from the haters. So big time 420, you're going to come on and we're going to talk it out. Thank you, Freedom. Beautiful name there too, brother. Let's go. Still Knox. Izzy hopping on the mic. Let's see what he has to say. Come on. Here's Izzy. Here's Izzy. Thank you, Keaton. Thank you, brother. I'll tip the hat to Izzy. We'll tip the hat to Izzy. There's things I do like about him. He handles his L's well. I will give him that. I said that after that Pereira fight too. That's one thing I really do admire about him. He handles his L's almost as better, almost as good as anybody. Izzy's coming back. Yeah, sorry about that, Erceg. That was a tough one, brother. Look at them hugging it out. Respect, huh? You heard what they just said. DDP said, come to South Africa. I want to drive you around, take you around. That's funny. Oof. You gotta love to see the respect there. I do like that. But I like the way Izzy handled that. You gotta say, like, this was the type of like bad blood fight going into it. It wasn't real bad blood, and I like the way that they iced that out. That was nice. All right, guys. Whew. Oh man, I can't wait to run the tape back on that there. Cannot wait to see my face as he got that finish. Oh boys. All right, we'll do it's a little something for the boys, and I want to give a special shout out to everybody that tailed me on that free play that I posted here on the channel on Plessis. I want to give a shout out to everybody that put some faith in me there and backed me. All in all, this wasn't my best card, which is really disappointing because, again, the Kulabau fight was the one that was supposed to set things off, and that was what it was. I thought he won the fight, but I'm not going to sit here and complain. He put himself in a position to let that play out closely, but I really thought Kulabau should have got the nod, and even if he didn't make the mistake, he should have finished that fight, man. He was hurting him. He had that fight, made a mistake. Erceg, we were on Erceg, minus 155 nice and early. I stand behind that play. Anytime you grab a minus 155, and then by the time the fight takes place, it's minus 300, you did something right there. They don't always cash, but you're playing the long game. You're trying to play the numbers. And, dude, on that Plessis fight, I profited almost 4K, just under 4K, or roughly like 3,800 on that Plessis fight. I also had another play on him for the KO, TKO. I got greedy there, through 300 on that, which was at plus 333. If he would have got that knockout, we would have really been going. I probably would have fainted. If he would have got the knockout, I would have fainted. I was just so happy that he won the fight because I had so much just riding on him for the money line, and I wanted him to win. Forget about that KO target. That was whatever. I just wanted him to win the fight. The other thing was just a cherry on top. Dana White's Contender Series is going to come out. Not tonight, boys. There's no way I could even talk Dana White's Contender Series. Today's Saturday. I will have that video posted by tomorrow night. We'll get DWCS posted by tomorrow night. I probably don't even have a voice to even discuss DWCS, bro. I'm sweating over here. I got at my lab. I got a nice cold area over here, but the lab, you got these potions brewing. You got the lights beaming on you, and if you guys, I'm sweating over here, boys. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. What do I say from here, bro? Cheers. What a card. Fuck Vegas. We stay standing on business. Great stream. OG. Shout out to my brother Tom A. Platts. Erceg sold my parlay. Yeah. I had a parlay with Erceg and Duplessis, a degenerate one there. I had a lot of straight money in Erceg. Trust me, that bit me. Listen, I had big money on Duplessis before Erceg lost that fight. All right, bet spend locked in. You guys could run the tape back. Go run the tape back. Right when Erceg lost that fight, you guys will see me whip out the phone, and I think I had it on camera, unless I know I was on the stool there for a second. We were doubling, tripling up on DDP. It was like that. And you guys know you have all been there, and I don't advise you to be in that type of situation. That's where I was at. I was doing those kind of maneuvers. All right, go run the tape back. I mean, we're talking about running to the Coinbase, slinging Bitcoin. All right, I was slinging it, and boy, you guys have no clue, man, what was going on over here behind the scenes with that fight. All right, I'll say that much. I can't even really go. Like, I can't go in full detail, but when I tell you guys how much I had riding on that DDP fight, trust me, it was even more than you could think. There was a lot riding, okay? Besides even the money I had, it's for the brand too, man. It's for the boys. Listen, when I give out a free play, when I give out a free official play on the channel, I hold those highly, because I know there's more people tailing me when I do those videos than anything. Okay, I got people tailing my plays all the time, but when I have that free official play posted on the channel, when I'm taking snippets of it, throwing it on Instagram all week or for the last couple of days, I know I have more people backing me for that play than ever. Realistically, I would hope and I would expect that I had more people tailing me for this DDP play than I've ever had. I believe that. More people than ever were tailing me on that DDP play, unless they just were so scared to even do it. But the real riders that rode with me. So, I mean, you don't think I want you guys to win? You don't think I want you guys to make money with me? You know what I mean? That means a lot to me. To be honest with you guys, it means a lot more than you guys even know. I love making money, but making you guys money or seeing you guys cash puts a big smile on my face as well. I really mean that. 100% I mean that. So it was big, man. It was big. Dude, that was crazy. Do you know how many times you're chasing a bad night and you go to the main event and then you're in a position where you're fading one of the greats of the game in Israel Adesanya, and you fade a great, just to say in general, you're fading a great in the main event, and you know how many times that's not going to go your way, okay? You really had to dive into this fight. And I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear that. Some of you guys don't want to hear that. And, for you Izzy fans, but I know Izzy had a lot of success in that fight too. I want to see the judges' scorecards before the finish. But the reason, what did I say too? I said the fourth round is where Duplessis digs deep, and he dug deep, man, in that fourth. The intangibles that DDP brings to the table, we saw it in the Strickland fight. That's what sold me on this pick, man. I was rewatching the tape of that Strickland versus Duplessis fight. When I was watching Duplessis at the end of that fight, when I was seeing how much of a dog he was, he doesn't slow down. He looks like he's slowing down, and then he's dropping it into third and fourth gear. When you got a fighter like that, and he's a fighter that's well-rounded, we talked about the grappling that DDP has. It's underrated, man. He has the judo skills. He has the wrestling skills, big muscles. This guy's physically strong. I saw a very likely scenario that he was going to get like a nice throw and get on top of him and do something similar to what he did to like Robert Whitaker or whatnot. But I actually did say, and I'll stand behind that, I did actually think that Duplessis was going to catch him with one of those awkward strikes, which we saw him hurt Izzy a couple times. Izzy was wobbling around. And when Izzy was shaking his head no, it was yes. I thought there was a chance Duplessis, I thought that was the way Duplessis was going to get him out with the knockout. Damn, I wonder what the play on the submission was too. I wish I sprinkled the sub instead, but it wasn't. The KO was my target. Oh, boys, man. 47 of you guys still in the chat, man. Appreciate all you guys. I mean, what else can we do? You guys want me to sit here? I could keep going. I mean, I could keep going, man. But, Where you at Adesanya? What else? What else can I say, boys? I mean, I don't want to sit here and just. If you guys got any last questions, if there's any good questions here, man, I'm gonna check the chat right now. Any good questions? You guys got something you want me to talk about? I'm gonna go on about that, and then otherwise we'll sign off. It's 1:08. I gotta go count the chickens. The chickens are all hatched up. We counted all the eggs. Everything's looking good. That main event saved all the eggs there. So the DDP sub was plus 500, even more juicy than that knockout. But it doesn't really hurt because I wasn't targeting that. Maybe I should have been looking at that, but no, like I said, man, I was zoned in on the knockout. So I thought even if DDP had him in a situation like that, it was going to be which we almost saw in the first or second when he flattened him out. It was the second, I think. I thought it would have been a situation like that where he would have flattened him out and then went to like a TKO scenario. I should have thought about that rear naked choke, but Izzy, you take a look at Israel Adesanya, and I mean, how many times has Israel Adesanya been submitted? Never. Okay. Well, he's been submitted now, boys. He's been submitted now. So you got to see it. That's got to chalk up to a 1 there. This isn't updated just yet. And the RNC, the HNIC, Dricus du Plessis gets the RNC there. Rear naked choke. And, boys, let me check the comment section real quick. And then other than that, the pillow's going to be fluffy tonight, boys. It's going to be very fluffy. When you end the night like this, let me tell you this. Sometimes, here we go. Hold on. Let me get Chris in here. Chris Casenza Skate. Hold on, brother. I got you, brother. Hold on. Don't you think I won't post your comment here? But, and Chris, listen, I got a nice little spiel for you to wind the night down. So hold on. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Chris Casenza. What are you, Italiano? Chris, come on. You're supposed to be riding with me over here. Listen, let me explain something to you guys. Sometimes when you have a card where it actually you go through a lot of turbulence, you're not happy about the losses there. But you know what? When you hit that last one and you chase and you get a lot of money back, whatever, you look at your account or you know what you got coming back, it almost feels even better because you appreciate that money even more than even if you would have just like killed it all the way. I know it's not an intelligent way to look at it, but sometimes even if you lost a little bit more, but you saw it down and you double chased up, that's the feeling, bro. That's the feeling. Yeah, Chris, why are you so heated, Chris? My boy Tommy. And listen, and my boy Tommy has the whole back going. Look at that. You don't want to mess with my boy Tommy. I guarantee my boy Tommy's taking that in the first round. So, he's got to pump his brakes over there. All right. Boys. All right, you guys want the words of wisdom? Look at my boy Ricky. All right, so we'll get to the words of wisdom here. Yo, how about when I hop on the mic at the end of a full prediction video and we give you the life lessons from the teller? You guys love that or what? But but you know what I want to say tonight. The pillow is going to be extra fluffy. Listen, I hope you guys. I know a lot of you guys that are probably getting mad in the comment section. I feel bad for you guys because that 100% means that you lost money on this card. 100%. I know that means that you had Izzy specifically because I was going back and forth with a lot of people about the Izzy fight, and you're probably upset about that right now. But now I'll tell you what you should do. This is what I was going to do if I would have lost. It's tough. You got to go put your running shoes on and you got to go hit a couple of laps out there. So you'll feel much better if you go do that. Hit a couple laps and come talk to me then. I think that your adrenaline will be going, your endorphins will be hitting a little bit better, and maybe you'll get an apology from you. But all in all, what else could I say, boys? Are we 53 of you guys in here? How do I sign out when you guys are still chilling? Oh man, I guess we're gonna sign out though. I don't know. Let me see. I'll check the comment section. Let's see what we got going on here. Significant strikes. Izzy argue it with the judge that took Tuivasa 30-27. Sorry, man. I'm trying to get that, but I definitely want to pull up the scorecards. That pay-per-view was worth every dollar main card delivered. 100% pick 'em. 100%. That was a great one, man. Where's my boy over here? Was he still? Where's Chris? Chris, you all right, brother? Yo, Christopher. Come, go to your room. All right, guys. I think we're out of content. I think I'm out of voice. Sad night. Why is it a sad night, my brother? You lost on the Izzy fight, huh? Oh, boy. Are you higher on Kai now or not buying it? No, I think that you have to be a little bit higher on Kai. Great performance, and we've known that he's a sharpshooter. I mean, there's no question about that. You could understand that Cody Garbrandt doesn't have a chin, but even in that fight, I mean, that was another masterclass from Kai. Kai is a sniper. For the flyweight division, there's not a lot of fighters that are sharpshooters like Kai. Kai can put you out. So yeah, no, Kai is on fire right now. But I think I was hearing something about a title shot or something like that. Is that what they were saying? Because that's blasphemy. If I we're going to pull up the UFC rankings real quick. Because that's blasphemy. And actually, that's complete blasphemy. So we're going to pull it up right now. Because, I mean, I'm not going to bed anytime soon. So anybody who wants to hang out, you're more than welcome. But we're going to pull up the flyweight topology rankings. I just like it better because it shows you who everybody has coming up next. And how is Kai Kara-France coming up next to be in line for a title shot? Was that Anik said that on the mic? So what you're going to do is Kai Kara-France was coming off 2 losses in a row. What's going on? What's going on here? Kai has a lot more work to do. I mean, at least another first round knockout or second round knockout, and then we could talk. Amir Albazi is getting completely overlooked with his boring style. I understand that, but the next fighter that's going to be fighting for the belt, you guys are going to hear it first. You guys know I give it to you raw, and you guys always get that insight here first from the teller, and that's going to be Tatsuro Taira after he goes out there and finishes Brandon Royval easily. Early, and that's going to be a big target of ours. All right, so you guys are getting that sneak peek right off the rip. Kara-France deserves a title shot. Let me see here. Oh, because you're saying that he got robbed. Kai Kara-France deserves a title shot. He should be on a winning streak. He got robbed in the Albazi fight. Even if he won the Albazi fight, he's on a 2-fight winning streak. He got finished by Brandon Moreno. I think that you guys, I know he's young and he's still newer to the game. I'm trying to give you guys the scoop. So if you guys don't want to take it, that's up to you guys. I'm letting you know right now. I'm telling you guys. I don't always say this. You guys know I don't constantly just say I say it once in a while, but Tatsuro Taira is going to be the champion of the world. And people were talking about after his last performance that you weren't that impressed. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but you guys don't know what you're talking about. He's a wizard. He's an absolute wizard. His striking's getting better and better. He's sharp from the outside. He's nice, throws nice straight jabs and straights, and needs to work on his head movement a little bit more so. But if people were talking about Alex Perez was landing on him, no. And what he could do down on the mat, I think that he's going to prove to be one of the best BJJ players that we've ever seen in the UFC of all time, and specifically in the flyweight division. I believe that this dude's going to continue to go out there and sub these dudes left and right. So after Tatsuro Taira finishes Royval in the first round, I don't think it even goes to the second. How about that? Because Royval will come out like a bat out of hell. I think he's going to run into something. He's going to get hurt. After he gets that finish, I mean, and the finish over Alex Perez, you wouldn't talk about a fighter being so humble. That, I mean, it's so humble to a default. And that fight against Alex Perez, that was completely him that caused that injury, dude. He's hanging off his back, wiggling around, dude, messing with the center of gravity with his leg, hooked in his leg, causes the injury and doesn't even take credit for it. I mean, humble to a default. That was a finish, bro. That was literally a TKO sub, whatever you want to call it. That was nasty. Okay, finished Carlos Hernandez before that. Edgar Chairez, an underrated fighter. If you don't know about Chairez is a stud. All right, so you'll know if you don't know. You'll know soon enough. Chairez is the real deal. All right. Dominated him in that fight. Didn't get the finish. Finished Jesus Aguilar. Aguilar showing how dangerous he is with that guillotine. That was a big time victory for him over one of the top prospects in the game. Nickel will be back and he'll be making chaos in this division. Submitted CJ Vergara. I mean, this dude was submitting everybody before he came into the UFC. I know a lower level competition, but he's going to continue to finish dudes. Talk to me after he finishes Brandon Royval. That fight is taking place October 12th. All right. That fight's not far at all. It's 2 months away, less than 2 months away. I mean, you're not giving Kai Kara-France an immediate title shot. So, all right, I'm rambling over here, but Tatsuro Taira is going to be the champ, and he's going to be the champ quick. So, shit. Oh, man. The Justin Tafa fight, I talked about that a little bit before, but I'm done with Junior Tafa. Done with him. But you can't be screaming in there like that. And his grappling's just horrible anyway. He's horrible. Shit. All right, guys. Fuck. That was crazy, bro. What do we do next? I gotta go hit the showers up. I almost still feel like I need to go for a jog, man. I still feel like I need to go for a jog even after getting the win there, man. Yeah, Milky Soap. It was like that 100%. Big time action was out on him, and that's not even including. I mean, don't get me wrong. The money definitely comes first, especially with that kind of money. I could take a little loss here and there. Yeah, when you have big money, that hurts bad. But this was deeper than that, bro. This was, you know, I had so many people that I know there's going to be so many of you guys that delete all the Instagram comments. I have a list. I screenshotted some of them. There's going to be so many people in the YouTube comments that delete their comments. We were going back and forth, and I told everybody, I screenshotted it. Don't delete this. I told everybody. So, I mean, I got like 50 people to circle back to, but I don't even know if I'll be able to get to them all. So, I mean, you know, we talked about it earlier too, the free official play that I gave out to you guys. I wanted you guys to cash. Everyone that tailed me, I wanted you guys to cash. So, shoot, man. All right, guys. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, there's one last thing that we could definitely tell you. And we got to sign out. You guys ready to sign out? Everyone get ready. Brace yourselves. All right. On that note, signing out. Tell her, you guys all have a great night. I mean that. You guys all have a great night. And if any of you guys took losses tonight, I hope you guys relax, take some deep breaths, relax. You'll bounce back at next card or whatever. Take it easy. Get your mind off it. Relax yourself tomorrow, whatever you got to do. Wake up, get the hammy and eggs fried up, and just push forward, guys. Don't even stress it at all, because I know there's some people that lost out there tonight for sure. Well, listen, I lost early on the card. I mean, I chased just to get money back. I'm not acting like I made all this money today. I'm not sitting here saying that, but I made a lot of money back in the main event. I'll tell you that. And all in all, I'll take this night. The way it ended, I'd take the Duplessis win over the split robbery and the Koulibaly, whatever you want to call it, whatever, the Erceg knockout loss. I'll take it. So, all right, guys. And on that note, signing out. Teller.
The teller.